The entire world is experiencing a water crisis, as 844 million people lack access to clean water that is suitable for drinking, cooking, or even farming. To overcome the problem, many countries resort to technological techniques to desalinate seawater to meet their water needs. Sometimes, because of the freshwater crisis, we hope that the waters of the seas and oceans around the world will turn into fresh water, so that the problem will go away and the crisis will end. But wait, the universe is in equilibrium, and while you think that turning the oceans into fresh water would be a boon to humanity, there is bound to be a heavy price to be paid by everyone. In this video, we will explain to you what would happen to the earth if all the water became fresh. Firstly, the collapse of marine life will occur. It is likely that all living things that live in saltwater will disappear after turning to fresh. The environment will not be suitable for their life. Organisms in the oceans have evolved to be able to drink salt water and get rid of excess salt to survive. Algae and phytoplankton will be most affected by the change, and these species form the base of marine life, and their collapse would lead to a disruption in the process of photosynthesis and the food web. Next, the collapse of plant life in the whole planet will occur. Besides marine animals, plant life on Earth will be affected, as algae and underwater phytoplankton are responsible for more than 40% of the photosynthesis that occurs on this planet. Photosynthesis plays an important role in supplying the planet with food and oxygen. That is, by converting carbon dioxide from the atmosphere into the essential oxygen needed for respiration. And then, without algae, not only would we have less oxygen, but we would have a lot more carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, which increases global warming. Then, an imbalance in the movement of the ocean and the global weather will take place. Worsening global warming would make some parts of the world unbearably hot, and this would be most evident at the equator. Due to the disruption of ocean currents, the continuous movement of ocean water at the surface and the depths throughout the ocean. Under normal conditions, surface ocean currents transfer heat from the tropics to the polar regions, while colder waters from the north cool the hotter regions in the south, affecting the local and global climates. Later on, hurricanes will destroy the planet. Due to the extreme variation in temperatures in the north and at the equator, hurricanes will become more frequent and more deadly. Also, the transformation of salt water into fresh means the extraction of millions of tons of salt from the ocean, which causes a decrease in pressure on the bottom, causing earthquakes and volcanoes at the bottom of the ocean. And in the end, the annihilation of mankind. A disruption in the process of photosynthesis will cause the food chain itself to collapse, as most species, including humans, will not live for long. In any case, there will be no chance for humans to survive. They may starve, freeze in the north, be surrounded by scorching weather around the equator, or suffer a natural disaster as a result of worsening global warming.